Here we're entering 985 now, and this is how you get into 985, whether you live here or visiting. You just open the front door, and it's been like this for way over 6 months. Here we are, 975 Simpson, and you see this door is locked. This is the only door in this complex that is locked. This building, management's office is downstairs, so I don't think that's by coincidence. It's probably the show building and where HUD comes to, and the fact that we call all the time, 311. That's how the lock stays, to get fixed in here.
Fairstead manages several project-based Section 8 properties around New York City and the U.S. That includes 985 and 975 Simpson Street and surrounding buildings. Fairstead purchased the properties from Property Resource Corporation, or PRC for short. Section 8 is subsidized housing from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Fairstead's influence is growing fast. In December 2021, Fairstead purchased a 41-building portfolio and recently purchased 16 properties in Kentucky. The 41-building portfolio includes the Simpson Street buildings. Their website shows a picturesque community, but residents in Hunts Point in the Bronx say that their problems got worse when Fairstead took over 2 years ago.
Things are really great for the, I guess, the first 35 years or 30 years. Things were really good, and then they started deteriorating.
The front door of my building, the main entrance, has been broken for a year and a half. And we have a lot of sketchy people coming in and out of the building doing inappropriate things in our hallways. I've been going up and down the stairs of my building for years. Felt free to. I live on the second floor. I shouldn't have to take the elevator. They refuse to fix it. Last time they said, well, they keep breaking it. Well, then keep fixing it.
Mouses infested, cockroaches. I'm disabled, and to turn on the oven, sometimes you literally gotta go in the bottom to switch, to take a big lighter, which sometimes I don't have, to turn on the oven, to turn on the bottom so the oven could turn on. And I can't be doing that all the time. It should turn on automatically.
The lamp posts have not been, they need to be repaired, and it's been out for several years. PRC told me 2 years ago that they got the approval to do those lampposts. We've also taken that to Fairstead. They don't paint these anymore. They used to paint them every year. Nobody paints them, they just leave them like that. We used to have benches out here to sit down on, where that concrete is at. The benches had to be removed because of the element that was using it in the daytime and the nighttime.
What sort of unsavory activities?
Things that I wouldn't be doing.
Well, I was told that they caught a couple having sex on the benches, which I guess, inappropriate maybe. They were young, who knows?
In the zip code of Simpson Street, 311 calls for housing and urban development spiked after December 2021 when Fairstead took over.
It seems as if the owners, to us, was not spending any money here in these buildings, and we still question that because of the subsidy they get from HUD and the portion of the tenant's rent that they receive. So we don't know why all the lacking took place.
On New York City's 311 website, residents should complain if entry door locks are broken and if conditions are unsanitary or unsafe. The multiple dwelling law in New York requires apartment buildings to have a locked entry door.
We never experienced anything like this here. Fairstead puts it on PRC, PRC puts it on Fairstead. I never even heard of anybody complaining about that on the PRC. I know that people are afraid to speak up and speak out because they're afraid of retaliation. So that makes it hard with organizing to some extent, but then we have a lot of old timers here like myself, so we stay at it steadily, and we're going to do it, do what we have to do anyway.
Fairstead declined an on-camera interview but did email a statement. It says that Fairstead is working to address the historical issues in the community and have listened to residents speak at community board meetings. They also noted that individuals keep breaking the locks on the entry doors and have brought in a private security company, along with NYPD. They encourage all residents to approach them with concerns as soon as possible.
We had, that's our security systems that's just walked through. We started out with going to Community Board 2, and we presented that to them several times. They had been at the tables, Fairstead, and the board has told them what they wanted to do, like meet with the residents, and they told them about the complaints they had coming from the community. But we really think that the problem is so vast that maybe it's time for HUD to be called in